wherever you are watching us. This is AdTech TV, your Worldly TV, your everything. These are Warriors Within, the show that is every Wednesday at 8 p.m. This is the show that talks about things or situations someone has passed through in life, or something good someone has achieved, or some things that can encourage someone outside there. Thank you for following AdTech TV. Remember, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us to all our social media at AdTech Media Kenya or AdTech TV. Tonight, I'm having a very grateful and a wonderful guest in my show tonight. This show is going to be a very nice, very interactive show. We are having an expert, someone who has undergone different courses, training in regard to the topic I'm going to discuss tonight. Remember, we are going to talk about nutritional, your health and your wealth. So stay tuned, follow us, like us, share, and you will be blessed. So without wasting much time, my name is Douglas Ojambo. On the behalf of the main host of this show, I'm taking this part for tonight. So with me here, I'm having a nutritionist. She's going to tell us her lovely names, where she comes from, and so many other things. So thank you very much as I usher her in our tonight's show. Welcome, madam.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Douglas, for the nice welcome.
Thank you.
I'm happy and grateful today to be at AdTech TV Kenya. I've always followed these TV pages and they are doing great work in the community, supporting young talents to be able to reach out to more people out there. So my name is Esther Kivivia Musyoka. I'm a nutritionist by profession, and I'm glad and happy to be here tonight to discuss the topic on nutrition as your health and wealth. Hope you'll enjoy this show and give out your comments and tell us the best that you want to hear from us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, our guest tonight. Remember, she has said her name is Esther Kivivia. She is a nutritional by professional. So spare all the questions you want to know about the nutrition. You will get the answer even before this show ends. So, Esther,
Yes.
people want to know you. Who is this Esther, and where have you obtained this nutritional course from?
Okay, thank you. So, as I said, I'm a nutritionist by profession. I studied back like 4 years ago at Kenya School of Medical Sciences and Technology, located in Thika, where I did nutrition dietetics as my course. Yeah, and for the last 4 years, I've been able to work with different hospitals and community organizations as a nutrition consultant. Currently, I'm doing freelancing as a nutrition consultant and a trainer to the community, whereby I engage the community, individuals and companies and families on topics about nutrition, anything that they want to know. Yes, and I'm glad to be doing that to the community. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think, dear listener, you heard from her. It's not my words, it's just that's her own words. So stay tuned as you are going to deepen into this topic tonight. Remember, this is the Warrior Within, and my guest tonight, my camera person will show you. So, Esther,
Yes.
I want us to tell us what is this nutrition you are talking about.
Okay.
In fact, even you can tell my viewers in Kiswahili, you can sema it in Kiswahili.
Or nutrition,
Yes.
tunaita lishe bora kwa Kiswahili.
Mm.
Yes, lishe bora, like chakula kile unachokula
Yes.
kuwezesha mwili wako kuwa na nguvu ama kuweza kufanya kazi vile ilivyo. Hiyo ndio tunaita nutrition sasa.
Now we can put it in English.
Now we can put it in English.
Yes.
So we say nutrition is a process of taking in food into your body to enable you to get the energy that's needed for the proper functioning of your body. Yeah, so getting the right quantity of nutrients ama madini yale unayo yahitaji kwa mwili wako. So the nutrition covers the whole journey of your life from pregnancy period. Once the baby is delivered, the baby is a teenager. From teenagerhood, there is the young energetic us, then you have the aged. So nutrition is a journey that starts from conception. The moment there is conception, then all the way until where God will take you, the age that
Great.
Yes.
Great. Now, so what are these nutritions now you're talking about?
Okay, when we talk about nutrition, as we said, it's the intake of food that's needed in your body. So when you talk about nutrition, there is what we call overnutrition as well as undernutrition. Whereby when we talk about undernutrition, these are deficiencies or inadequacies that you have in the body, such that the body is not able to function properly as it is needed. So you'll have now cases as malnutrition, those kids who have rickets, those people with
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when you talk about overnutrition, now is this where you are able to take food in like excess, such that you start facing issues like obesity, you have arthritis, you have the stroke, you have all those. So means the body is not taking the right amount, either it's excess or lower, so it becomes there is a challenge with your body.
So can you tell us, my viewers, what are the examples of nutrition now? Examples of nutrition.
Examples of nutrition, as I stated, we said about overnutrition and undernutrition.
Yes.
Those are the examples.
Those are the examples.
Examples of
Yeah,
nutrition now. Yeah.
I see someone tweeting, I'm used to eat in fats. So how can you advise me?
They're used to?
Is this to take much fat?
Or much fat in
yes,
the body?
In the body.
Okay.
So how can you advise that person is called? He has not mentioned the name. I've seen the tweet, but he has not mentioned the name. So how is he going to introduce this fat? He's saying.
Okay, one thing that as you take food, you need to know what are the consequences of what you are taking. Now, like when the person is saying that they are taking a lot of fat in the body. One thing, excess fat in the body leads into issues on obesity, hypertension, and stroke. This is how it leads to those conditions. And now that one becomes one type of nutrition, which is now overnutrition, because you are taking excess of what's needed by your body. When you take a lot of fat in your body, you'll find out that it starts affecting your blood system, whereby those excess the fat that you take, they clog along the arteries or the blood vessels, such that they have a deposited layer on your blood vessels. So it makes it very narrow, such that when the blood is moving, it is moving at a very high pressure, now leading to issues on hypertension and stroke, as well as increasing your weight in the body, now leading to obesity. So they need to regulate the amount of fat. Like they don't take it in excess, they just need to take what's required for their body. Yes.
Thank you. Yes, my dear listeners, you are following, you are watching. She's actually training us on this nutrition fact. So we are taking a glass of water, and when we come back, we are going now to deepen wide in this nutrition. I want by the end of this show, at least you can take care of yourself.
Yes.
Thank you. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all. exploring the battles, the charms, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within.
Thank you muno muthikiriria witu wa station citu cia AdTech TV na to muthikiriria mutwiroreri muthenya wa umuthi no turathie na mbere togo twago.
Hi, it's me again, Cynthia. So go live at Tech TV. So you can go subscribe at their channel, Facebook AdTech TV, TikTok AdTech, Instagram AdTech, everywhere it's AdTech. So go subscribe. Comment anything you can comment. Kiwataka like watakutafuta. Yeah.
Guys, I'm Nora again. We are live at AdTech TV, so you can go YouTube, subscribe, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, and comment if you have anything that you want us to change about. Comment if you have an issue also that you want us to discuss. You can comment and follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Hi guys, it's your girl Gigi. It's AdTech TV. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel, like, follow, and comment. Wale mkin support to a like. I don't know if you know that, but you can find me at every platform. It's Kasim. TikTok, it's Kasim. Instagram, it's Kasim. YouTube. Bye guys.
Live coverage na kile nazoambia, go subscribe there at the AdTech TV channel, pale YouTube, pale Facebook, pale Twitter, na comment section usisahau. Yeah, keep grinding, keep winning.
Asungo mera na hani yo, asungo mera na vivyo anda, kalungi gino vivyo anda zaena. Pinye jundi wana tugo numana ne, nyate jundi wana tugo numana, iya jundi wana chako tuma. Omar gumi gori, na weru baby na, alungu baby na, nyate jundi. Gumi sana. Kwa majina ni Queen Nyambewa, ndani ya AdTech TV, Dunda na wasanii.
have goats, then it means I won't venture into the goat business because I cannot afford that capital. If there's too much taxation on businesses, it means you're even demotivating me from starting a business because I am working for you, I am not benefiting anything. So taxation is really not the way to go.
Basically, they don't pay tax. They don't have a, what do we call it?
A salary.
They don't have a salary that is taken to the bank because this salary is basically deducted from the bank. A motorcycle rider doesn't have even a pay slip. So they're not the ones who are being benefited.
Nyotangu ikuzima. Mi campaign yangu ilikuwa fine, hata nominations zilikuwa fine. So ilifika tu a point ile kaka mwazae wakasema ni aje wache ikuwe tu ni hivi. Boys amekopa for 1 month, for 1 term. Tulikuwa tunataka tu mwachia mali.
Usicheze na vijana, usiende hapo, usifanye hivi. You know, they are given them.
It's play with boys.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's not bad. Listen, but what are we telling our young boys? You know, because from the...
Good evening to all the viewers. My name is Frederick Apwacha, nutritionist and dietitian by profession. Majorly, today we had a session about mental health, and I would urge all the viewers, all the subscribers that we keep healthy, make sure that we eat well, make sure that we rehydrate well, make sure that we work out every day and keep safe.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the charms, and the resilient warriors in the society.
Yes, welcome back, my dear viewers. This is AdTech TV show, and your show tonight is Warriors Within. For nutritional, how can you tell someone has a problem of nutritional?
Okay. One, when you are doing the first part on types of nutrition,
yes,
we talked about overnutrition and undernutrition. So there are different ways that you are able to identify, or you are able to say like somebody is not nutritionally doing well. One, when you have your weight, you find your weight is higher compared to your kgs. Not to your kgs, like sometimes you find, we call it BMI, let me use that one. BMI, where we do body mass index. So you check on your weight and your height. So if your weight and height are not in a number or in an average that's allowed, you find like, we say you are overweight, or you have so many kgs compared to your height, or even to your weight, to your age. That's why when you go to the clinic, you find the medics or the professionals from the health center are doing the height and weight check for the children. That is determined by your age, your height and your weight. So those three have to go in correspondence, like they have to match. You can't have like in a certain age you find like a child who is just 2 years old and they have like 30 kgs. That one is not possible for a 2-year-old child to have that kgs of weight. Then also these nutrition issues can be identified in children, especially in, like you find children who have rickets. That's also a sign of malnutrition, which is a type of undernutrition. So that's caused by not having adequate nutrients in the body for the child. Then issues now on obesity. We talked about stroke. We talked about arthritis. Those are causes of poor nutrition in your body. Yeah. So
okay. Thank you very much for that inquiry.
Yeah.
So I have some 2 questions I want to they're not for me, they're just from the viewers outside there, those who are watching us. Someone has tweeted here saying, okay, he lives in a country that is at Ushago,
yes,
For those who don't know that country, it's Ushago.
The rural area.
The rural area, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So it says, as here we are taking mboga without mafuta, and we don't complain. So is that a challenge to them when taking those vegetables, the greens, in Ushago, that actually can, if to support that point, that question, these things are back at Ushago, people, they eat kushiba, they eat quantities, not quality. So are these guys following the right procedure, right way to something that is in line with nutrition?
Okay, one thing, you say they are taking a lot of mbogas, and means those people are taking healthy food.
Yes.
The only issue you are talking about is the cooking oil, which is not part of their diet. In really sense, if you do food without even fat, it's still okay for your body, and that's why you find most of the time doctors will recommend about reducing your fat intake. The more you take it, the more you'll find there is high chances of developing cardiac diseases. That's the diseases that will affect your heart, will affect your arteries because of the deposit of fat in the body. So them taking the vegetables is still healthy for them. It's not like it's not healthy. Even when you see, like in our olden days, like our grandparents, they used just to take food that's not fried, and they were really doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay, another question is, this is also a guy watching us live, and he's saying, why is it those people living in urban,
yes,
they are very strong compared to those people staying in rural areas? And we were being told those people in urban, they just eat processed food, and they're very strong, you can't compare with them. So how do you address such issues like this?
But I think for us people living in urban, there is the difference of being strong and having a big body sometimes, because you can find somebody who really looks energetic,
yes,
but in really sense they are not energetic. So saying people in the urban looks energetic compared to people in the upcountry, I really tend to differ with that, because you being urban or you be living in the rural, you can be healthy or you can be energetic depending with what you are taking. You'll find there are also people who are in the urban areas that's living in the town. They only have a big body because they are taking a lot of carbohydrates in the body. That's why I'm saying having a big body doesn't mean that you are energetic. You can just have a big body, but you can't really carry heavy things that people in the rural area can really carry. So the point of say people in the urban are energetic, you might say they are just masculine, like they have a lot of
body exercise.
Yes, not even body exercise, like they look energetic, but in really sense they are not energetic. And issue on people living from the rural area, we might say they are not having enough food that's needed for their body to generate enough energy to make them strong enough. But we can also see the instances whereby if you are living in the urban or at the rural area, you can still take good care of yourself and have the desired body that's needed for you. So either you live in the urban or the rural area, you can still face these challenges. The big challenge with people in the town or in the urban areas, they are taking a lot of processed food, which is just giving them, we can say, just not even energy. Like it makes you look like you have energy, like your body is just depositing a lot of fat, and you grow. You don't say grow fat, but you just have a big body. But in really sense, it's not that healthy. Yeah.
Okay. So how much someone can take? Which quantity, size is it?
For your
yeah, so that I can realize this portion that I've taken.
Yeah,
I'll be very fit, and at least I don't know how to put it. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to feeding or taking food, okay, we always recommend like there is something we call the plate model. The plate model is whereby you have your plates, like it's divided into 3 parts, where you have a space for vegetables, you have a space for the carbohydrates, and you have a space for the proteins. So means like in half of the plate, like if you divide the plate into half of it should be vegetables, then the other half you divide it again into half, such that is quarter, where you have the proteins and the carbohydrates. That's the model you are supposed to use for your feeding. But now when it comes to exact feeding, like what's required like for you, Mr. Douglas, and what's required for me as Esther, it might differ. Reason being, what you are doing, they always determine like what kind of work are you doing, what kind of work am I doing. Maybe for me, I'm just sitting in the office, you are doing Jengo. Those 2 people can't use the same energy, so the food always differ. But despite the fact of what you are doing, you need to use that model. The time you are taking food, make sure it's divided in that way, so that you are able to take a lot of vegetables, carbohydrates, and proteins there in a regulated manner. So in that question, I can say it differs with what you are doing, what's the age, what is your health status. They will really differ. Yes.
Yeah, in some occasion you find people when they go to the event, I think my camera person will show us that clip. Someone has been served. Nowadays there's that buffet. You just queue yourself and go and
serve whatever you want.
Such scenario finds people have just
they're just putting
everything.
Putting everything.
This someone taking everything. Is he benefiting?
Okay, in really sense, when you take everything, you really don't benefit anything. The only thing maybe you can say we benefit kushiba too, because the moment you take a lot of food, the body will only take what's required by the body. The rest will just be like a waste. You just take it to the washrooms or the toilet as a waste. The body will only
kukula kushiba.
Kukula kushiba.
Kukula kumaliza.
But si kukula kujenga mwili. The body will only take what it can use. The rest will just be taken out as waste. So that one is just kusaidia mtu harusi na event kumaliza tu chakula.
We used to call them gate crashers.
Yes, the gate crashers.
When they come to an event,
they have to take.
They're not doing anything, but they were just waiting that time to come.
Yes.
I think my director, my camera person will show us that clip.
That clip for people how they take. At that point, we can really encourage, like, if the buffet is there for you.
Yes.
If there is chicken, there is pork, there is mutton, all those are meat. They are type of meat and they are proteins. So you can just decide, I'm taking chicken. If you take chicken and I take meat, we are getting the same thing. We are taking proteins, all of us. It's not a matter of I take chicken, I take beef, I take pork, at the same time. Just that's why they always put a variety, because those food are always categorized according. We have the carbohydrates, we have the proteins, then now we have the vegetables, then the fruits. You just choose which protein is favorable for you. It's not a matter of putting all the proteins for you to take them. So
even that one also reminds me, there's a hotel in Westland I went. I also attended that hotel. So I went with my friend. Actually, we spent it around 8,000. That the hotel, you just enter in and you start from maybe with that. We went at around saa 11 in the evening, and we left the place at 9. There was so plain that once you enter that hotel, remember, you already spent 3,500. So you just get there, you will eat everything you want.
Yes.
So I don't know if I gained something, because by the day they train you how to start. They start introducing you to the fruit salads, those fruits.
You taste fast.
Yeah, taste fast.
You can taste it, be full and go.
Yeah. So when it comes to the main meal, I find myself I'm okay, I'm enough, satisfied. I can't even add, you see. And my target was I just wanted to taste those meals because they had varieties of meat there. Yeah.
You can do the tasting, but you can't take all of them. That's why they give you the choices of taste this and this and this. Then from there you are able to decide this is favorable for me. But you can't taste and again decide you'll take all of them.
Yeah, and I remember when we were about to leave, they gave us roasted pineapple. And they told us that this one, it's going to help you. Instead of going to vomit, it reduces the vomiting rate. I don't know.
Yes, we call them like these things that taste acidic. Sometimes when you have the nausea, that's what we encourage, like for pregnant mothers. The time they are pregnant, they always have that nausea issues, like they feel they just want to throw up.
Yes.
So you encourage them take the pineapples and the acidic things, so it helps them submit the nausea part of it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. As I told you, my dear viewers outside there, this is a very interactive show. Remember to post your question, to ask where you don't understand, and remember also to follow us. Our mobile numbers are just down the screen. You can reach us via phone call. We'll respond to you. You can also tweet us. We'll respond to you. I'm still having my guests.
Yes.
So back to you, my guest.
Yes.
We are talking about this nutrition. I want you just to tell my viewers outside there, what are the factors affecting this nutrition in our country or in our nation today?
Okay. So when we put how nutrition affects us as human beings, or in our community or in the country, that's why we chose the topic on nutrition as your health and wealth.
Yeah.
So there are different factors that will enable us know, like how is nutrition affecting me as a person with what I have and how it affects my health. So when it goes to the effect or what affects our nutrition, now we go back to at a personal level and now start looking nutrition from a different point of view, like how does nutrition affect my health and my wealth, or how does my wealth affect my health. So first if we go back to our rural areas or just where you live, what is it that you have that can help you to improve on your nutrition? So now you start looking at here at home, maybe I have some chicken, I have some cattle, I have like a small garden. What is the benefit of these things that I have that can really help me to improve on my health? So like we can encourage all the time, if you have like the chicken at home, the cattle and all, like the animals, the domestic animals that you have there, do they have a benefit to your body? Like, do they help you so that you are able to take the milk that's there, you have the eggs, if you have the small garden, you can make some vegetables that you'll always grow for your family. So you take that as your wealth, that it will help you to improve in your health. And sometimes it's funny how you find people like they have a lot of things, but they don't see that as an advantage for them. Yeah. Like you find somebody just have some chicken there, over 200, or even let's say like 20 of them. They are laying some eggs, but you don't take advantage of that. You just wait for the chicken to lay the eggs. They hatch them to another chicken. You just sell the chicken, but you don't see the point of, can I eat these eggs to improve my health? Because eggs, they are a source of proteins for our body, which is needed. Then you start saying, I cannot afford meat, I cannot afford, but you have the chicken and you have the eggs. Why can't you take that? Or the cows, like even the Maasai people, you say the cows, they have a
very large number of cows.
Yes, of cattle, but they don't really use them. Maybe they take only the milk from that, and you find the cattle sometimes are even dying, and they are not even taking advantage of them. Or the small garden that you have, can you grow some vegetables there? The water that you just waste from the domestic use, like washing, cleaning, all that, you just pour it in your garden, and you're able to have vegetables that can sustain your family for even a month. If you don't have money, you are sure like will struggle looking for flour, but We have the vegetables, they are ready for us here. It's just they don't even need the oil, as we said, because oil is not a must to be there like the cooking oil. It's not a must to put it there. Just boil your vegetables, take them, and they are still healthy for you. Yeah, but not boil them. There is also the maximum minutes of cooking the vegetable. Just fine. If you don't boil
you
them
let it
like
turn brown
until they turn brown.
Yeah.
Now you start taking roughages. So that's.
I think that one puts me to a point where it takes me back when we used to study, when we were in college. I had my friends from the eastern part of region, Kenya, some from Mount Kenya. So us, personally I come from the western part of Kenya.
Yes.
So these guys, they say, people from western, they'll never just forget vomit. Ukiona Mluya anatabika, huyo anakufa. Luya don't vomit. They don't, the Luyas, I don't know.
That's food wastage.
That's a food wastage. So, so I came to this challenge why, as we were trained, the way we were brought up,
yes,
we were told, this is the readily available food that you can take. You can take, and the easy to prepare it.
Yes.
Some like daga we call omenas.
Yes, the omenas.
So when I came and joined my brothers from Mount Kenya and eastern part of Kenya, they told me they don't use these things.
They don't use these things.
They don't use omenas. They don't know how. So I'm like, how can you tell me you don't know omena? These are small fishes.
These are small fish.
So someone who wants to eat to take them, he removes the heads.
The head. What is it? Why do they remove the heads? Like
they don't want to eat when they see they watch.
It's looking at them.
They are looking at them. I don't know. So I understand. Yeah, so I don't know how you're going to put it, because people need to be educated and say,
okay, yeah,
what you eat is not necessarily I can eat.
I can eat. Okay, when it comes to cultural differences on food preferences or choices, because we also have some reasons why people choose different types of food or why they have a specific choice of food.
Yes.
Maybe this is what, as you are saying, that's what they were told. This is what you should take. Then you also learn like this is what was available. So maybe for the people from like our eastern part and central part of Kenya, we cannot take omena which they grow in the lake. While our place, you know very well,
it's drought.
even you don't have a river. How
There's
do
no streams.
So some things you find it's like how you are brought up. The cultural norms that you have, or even what was available. So it's like how you grow up like when you say a parrot that has been grown in a cage, they will always know like
this is home.
This is home, and they don't know how to fly. Like if you are a small parrot is born in that cage and they live in that cage forever, even if you open it for it to fly, it will not fly.
Yeah.
So it's a way of be brought up and what you have always known. But that's why we are creating this awareness to make sure people understand this was just happening because of this. If these people are taking this food and they are not dying, why can't you try it out? And it has some beneficial factors to your body. You can always try it out if you are able to do so. And not have the myths. Okay, we can say maybe the myths and misconception that people used to have about food, but now as we do this training and education about nutrition, they are able to know, for sure, instead of this we can take this, instead of this we can take this, and that's a way of try to have different food types. Or if you can't afford meat, you can take omena. If you cannot afford omena, you can take fish. If you can't take fish, you can take like all those, having a variety of things. Yeah. So I can just say it's just a way of being brought up. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean that's a cultural difference?
Yeah, that's just a cultural differences. Yes, but now people have interacted. They are intermarrying. So like there is a lady who used to tell me, there is a lady who is from the Luo land. She said there was a Kamba lady who was married at their place.
Yes.
Now the first time she saw omena, she thought omena were grown. They were grown like maize. Like you take them, you go to the garden
You
and
start
plant
planting.
them, and so she had not asked out how it happened. So for her, when she was just married, she saw omena is there so much. Let me go and plant so that next time we have a lot of omena. She went, planted omena, waited for 2 weeks. It's raining, they're not coming out. Then she started asking the villagers, mbona mimi nilipanda omena zangu na azimei? Then like, ulipanda wapi? Kwa shamba kuja, like, you see, it's a way of also learning. So she did not know, like, omena, they come from the lake, they're not so but with the time, as people get educated and get aware of this information, they're able to know, yeah, we can take this, we can take, as long as it's not something harmful for us. And I love the Luya people, like, they take every green is a vegetable.
There's no that says Luya, everything is eatable.
Edible.
Well, eatable. They just say like that. Whatever comes in, they even, like, even I saw the warriors. Our Muslim brothers, warriors, the Indians, people, also taking ugali.
Yes, nowadays they are learning them.
Now ugali is no longer for Luyas.
Yes.
Ugali is just is a staple food that has become neutral to
That's why we were saying before, it was less like a cultural norm or what people used to think. But now with these new ways and technology, you find even the outside countries, Maju diaspora, people are cooking ugali and they are learning to do those things. Yeah.
So how is the government helping us now to improve this nutritional to the elderly people, to the kids? Those people are with different challenges. How does it help? Have you come across such the support from government?
Yes, there is. In every different sector, you'll find, like, if you go to the education sector, we have the government support that's given to schools to enable our children. When they're in school, they are able to access food, even if it's just once in a day, but I think they do twice because of the porridge, and they do the lunchtime feed meal for them. So that's a way of improving the food insecurity in our community. Once they provide that porridge and they provide that lunch for our children, at least that day we know this child is able to take something in the body and to improve their health. And because they go to school from Monday, even nowadays they go to on Saturdays, you'll find like there are so many days that they can access food. Maybe on weekends they are home, and those are only 2 days. But the government is trying as much as possible to make sure these kids can access some food in the school. So that's one way of the government that's supporting our kids to access food. Then you'll find also the government, especially in the rural areas, you find there is a lot of food support. Like you go to the chief's office and all that, there is some food that is given to those most vulnerable families. So that one is a bit selective, because after all, the government can try to do what they are able to do. So you go to the chief's office and the MCS offices, you'll find there is some food distributions that are being made in those families. They make sure at least those vulnerable families can access some food, even if it takes them for some days as they look on for something else. And in the health sector, from our hospitals, you'll find these people who are going through the lifestyle diseases, or they have gone to a very, like we call them, like they are just under care and management. You'll find like the people who are HIV positive, people with the diabetes and all that, and are malnourished children, they are given the therapeutic foods in the hospitals. They are given the porridge, they are given the Rutif and Rusif supplements that they are given to enable them to improve on their nutritional status. So we can see the government is trying to give that support. Then lastly, you can also see the government is giving support to farmers about
providing seed, farming.
Yes, farming methods. They encourage, like if you are in the dry areas, what type of food that's favorable for that climate, so that the farmers will not waste a lot of time and money planting on things that can't do well in their climate. So you find there is that creating awareness, like this type of climate, you can plant this. So like you don't find somebody from Kambani planting avocados. That one will really be a waste. But because they need a climate that's a bit cool,
favorable,
yes, and a bit
conducive.
cool and conducive for them.
Yeah.
Then they are doing the support of the fertilizers to enable the
Easy facilitation.
yes facilitation and to improve on the produce of the goods that these people are able to produce in their farms. I think those are some of the ways that the government is giving that support and now creating awareness, especially in the women empowerment about the agricultural parts, whereby when I talked about the kitchen gardens, you find each group of women they are given support to start an income generating activity, either coming up with rearing some animals or planting some vegetables or something that will improve their product to ensure like they have something for their families. Yeah, that's one way of the government is thank you.
Yes, before we get to the break, there's a question here, and I also need to, when you are coming back, we'll also talk about, I'll give you like 3 minutes to talk about organic and this generic food.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the triumphs, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within.
Thank you muno muthikiriria witu wa station cito cia AdTech TV na to muthikiriria mutwiroreri muthenya wa umuthi no turathie na mbere togo twago.
Guys, it's me again, Cynthia. So go live at Tech TV. So you can go subscribe at their channel, Facebook AdTech TV, TikTok AdTech, Instagram AdTech, everywhere it's AdTech. So go subscribe. Comment anything you can comment. Kiwataka like watakutafuta. Yeah.
Guys, I'm Nora again. We are live at AdTech TV, so you can go YouTube, subscribe, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, and comment if you have anything that you want us to change about. Comment if you have an issue also that you want us to discuss. You can comment and follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Hi guys, it's your girl Gigi. It's AdTech TV. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel, like, follow, and comment. Wale can support to a like. I don't know if you know that, but you can find me at every platform. It's Kasim. TikTok, it's Kasim. Instagram, it's Kasim. YouTube. Bye guys.
Baby,
live coverage, na kile nazoambia go subscribe there at the AdTech TV channel pale YouTube, pale Facebook, pale Twitter, na comment section usisahau. Yeah, keep grinding, keep winning.
Vera na vivyo wenda asungo vera na hani yoyo asungo vera na vivyo wenda alungi gindu ma vivyo wenda zaira na sana. Kwa majina ni Queen Nyambewa ndani ya AdTech TV, Dunda na wasanii.
I have goals, then it means I won't venture into the goat business because I cannot afford that capital. If there's too much taxation on businesses, it means you're even demotivating me from starting a business because I am working for you, I am not benefiting anything. So taxation is really not the way to go.
Basically, they don't pay tax. They don't have a, what do we call it?
A salary.
They don't have a salary that is taken to the bank because this salary is basically deducted from the bank. A motorcycle rider doesn't have even a pay slip. So they're not the ones who are being benefited.
Nyotangu ikuzima. Mi kampeni yangu ilikuwa fine, hata nominations zilikuwa fine. So ilifika tu a point ile kaka mwazayo akasema ni aje wache ikuwe tu ni hivi. Boys amekopa for 1 month, for 1 term. Tulikuwa tunataka tu mwachia
mali. Cheze na vijana, usiende hapo, usifanye hivi. You know, they are given them.
We should it's play with boys.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's not bad. Listen, but what are we telling our young boys? You know, because from the...
Good evening to all the viewers. My name is Frederick Apwacha, nutritionist and dietitian by profession. Majorly, today we had a session about mental health, and I would urge all the viewers, all the subscribers that we keep healthy, make sure that we eat well, make sure that we hydrate well, make sure that we work out every day and keep safe.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the triumphs, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within.
Yes, welcome back. To subscribe and follow us to all our platforms. And you can also reach us to that mobile number that is passing down below your screen. A lady from abroad, and she has posted a tweet and saying that I'm not going to mention her name. She's saying she's undergoing that monthly menstruation. So, and where she is, she can't acquire these vegetables to help in reducing maybe that pain. I don't know how are you going to advise her and give her techniques for her to reduce the pain for her circumstances actually.
Okay, thank you. So one about the pain, I know she talking about the pain or talking about increasing the blood production in the body, because if it's related to food, she may be asking about what she need to take to improve her blood production in the body, because during the menstrual period she's losing some blood in the body which need to be replaced. So if she's living in a place where vegetables are not easily to access, we also have other sources of iron, because vegetables are needed during our menstrual period to improve the iron production, which improves our blood production in the body. So if she cannot access the vegetables, we also have the legumes, that the beans, the peanuts, and these cereals, that if they are available at that place, she can take them as a way of increasing that iron production in the body. But then about the pain, she's going through the pain, there is some ways that you can always try as much as possible to do, and not just taking medicines or painkillers every time, because the moment you get used to the painkillers, the body gets to a place where they are not able to respond to those painkillers once more. So you can always use some warm water in a bottle and try to massage your lower abdomen with the warm water, and try to do some relaxing exercises that will help you also to relax, and with time the pain will always go away. But don't rush to taking medication. But for the food and iron production, she can do the food that are high in iron. That's the not vegetables, but the legumes. They are also a source of iron. Meat and some fish, if they are available in that place. She can try to see what's available there and try as much as possible to take them regularly, so that they are able to improve that, blood production.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I think it's got you clear. So, dear listeners, we are breaking for short commercial break, and we will be back to our third session, whereby we'll be finishing up. Please keep tweeting, keep sharing your views, and we will respond to it. Remember, this is AdTech TV, and the show is called Warriors Within. So our warriors tonight, she is Madam Esther, a nutritionist. Thank you. Keep watch. How government is supporting these nutritionists in our community today. We also learn about the foods people are supposed to take, and even the exercise people they need to undertake for them to get good health and good wealth. Yeah. So before we went to a break, Madam Esther, there's this question. My viewers, they really want to know about it. They're asking, what are these organic foods and the generic food? Can you put them in a limelight? Yes, so that they may understand well. And what time are they supposed to use it? Yes.
Okay, thank you for the question. But when it comes to time, I think we don't regulate people on time when to take food, because it depends with your situation or what time maybe you are able to take your food. So no matter the time, the only thing that you need to consider is knowing what is healthy for you and what's unhealthy for you. That's now when we talk about the organic and the generic foods, because you'll find what people are calling the generic food is more of this more processed food that you will find they are finely refined, like they have gone a lot of manufacturing, refining, processing, and before they get to their packaging point, you'll find like all the nutrients that are needed in the body, the micronutrients, all that, either the micronutrients or the minor nutrients, all of them are gone in the food that you're taking. So when now it comes to this generic food, the reason why we don't really encourage people to purely or entirely depend on those food is because the more you continue taking them for the longest time, that's the only available food that you have, you'll find your body is not getting the enough nutrients that's needed for it to grow, to remain strong, and to continue building the tissues for the proper functioning of your body. So these are now the junk foods that we talk about every time you are running to take the baked foods, like you want just to take the mandazis, you want to take the breads and all those things that you just get, like the snacky food that you just like taking them. Now when
like Ringos.
yes,
Kids love Ringos.
like I really sometimes feel bad when I see
Kids,
even not kids. I don't get mad with the kids, but the parent, because the child doesn't have any. Okay, then they don't know what's wrong. Like
obligation
what? Yes,
to reject you.
Yes, it's upon you as a parent to know this thing is healthy for my kids and this not healthy for my kid. So the moment you train or you bring up your child knowing every time they cry for something, you bribe them with some Ringos. They cry, you bribe them with a sweet. They cry, you bribe them with numbers. They cry, you bribe them, like all those fine food, that very fine one.
Yes.
We really don't encourage them. I just like saying, when your child cries for something, train them when they are very little to take healthy things. Hiyo time mtoto amelilia kitu, mbribe na mandizi, mbribe na machungwa, like try learning to bribe them with healthy things for them, because the moment I can learn, I only take Ringos.
You're trying to tell us to train them with natural things.
Yes, train them with natural things or what's healthy for them. Not like Ringos. You as a parent, you have the information. This thing is not healthy for my kids. Unajua kitu na mtrain akiwa mdogo, penye anaendelea to grow, that's what grows in their mind. That's the one they will pass to their generation. That's what their generation will pass to their generation. So we try to cut off these things the moment you get this information. Akililia something, ambia mama hii si mzuri, hii ndio mzuri. Unajua mtoto ni very innocent. The moment unamwambia this is not good, this is the good one. Hata shule anakuwa anasema babangu aliniambia Ringo si mzuri, tikulange mandizi. You know, they will grow up with that thing in their mind. So we need to train this from pale kwa watoto wadogo. And now in the family, back to our family, also learn to take foods that are very healthy for the family, like doing the traditional foods that you can either do it in your kitchen or kitchen garden, that's just do it at home, or if you're not able to do it from home, just buy it from the nearest market where you're able to get these healthy things for your child, but not training all the time. Today supper we take pizza, tomorrow is chips, the other day is chicken, the other day is burger, the other day, like it becomes like a norm in the family. We only take these junk foods and they are not really healthy for us. The more we grow, the more they start affecting our health. Now it goes back to affecting our wealth. Now you get to a point whereby your health is deteriorated. You go back now using your wealth to treat the same health that you should have taken care of with just simple ways of just doing it. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Esther. Time is not on our side. Yes. We have very many questions. People are keeping tweeting, people are sending their messages, their WhatsApp here, but there's no time actually. Next time we'll host such a show like this, and we encourage you keep watching. So before we finish up, Madam, I just want to, in 1 minute, tell us your social handles where people can get you. Some people are getting in touch in this talking point. So please tell us, tell my viewers, face the camera, they come on and tell them where can you get them actually. So in a span of 1 minute.
Okay, in 1 minute, let's just me summarize. First thing, we do the summary of this.
Yes.
Because when you talk about nutrition as your health and wealth, this just look what you have. That's available for you to make sure it helps you to keep your health status very good. Not just using what you have to waste your health.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other thing what we say is when your nutrition is always right, there is no need to see a doctor. When you are doing your nutrition right, you and doctors very rare to meet. So always take your food as your medicine and take your medicine to be your food. The moment you are sick, think of a solution that's very natural for you to be able to overcome that. Yeah, now I'm a freelancer doing nutrition consultant. Yeah, you can get me in my social media pages at Esther Kivivia in all pages. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and also in YouTube. I've recently opened a YouTube channel whereby I need to update this information about nutrition where people can learn. And also I have a page called Eat Healthy Consultant. Yeah, that's where I also do my trainings. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, my dear viewers. I can call it a wrap for today, for tonight. Stay tuned. There's a next show that come next week, same time, same place, here. And this is AdTech TV show, and our show was called The Warrior Within. And our topic we talked about tonight was health, your wealth. So thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for following all our programs, everything. We just say thank you and we give glory to God for keeping us today.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So my dear guests, just say hi to people and tell them bye
Hi,
and good night.
everyone. Good night. Keep on watching wherever you are. You'll always reach out to AdTech TV and get all this information. Every week we should be doing something on nutrition. So next time we have a different topic. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Pleasure to have you.
Welcome to Warrior Within show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the triumphs, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within.
Thank you muno muthikiriria witu wa station citũ cia AdTech TV na to muthikiriria mutwiroreri muthenya wa umuthi no turathii na mbere toguo twago.
Guys, it's me again, Cynthia. So go live at Tech TV. So you can go subscribe at their channel, Facebook AdTech TV, TikTok AdTech, Instagram AdTech, everywhere it's AdTech. So go subscribe. Comment anything you can comment. Kiwataka like watakutafuta. Yeah.
Guys, I'm Nora again. We are live at AdTech TV, so you can go YouTube, subscribe, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, and comment if you have anything that you want us to change about. Comment if you have an issue also that you want us to discuss. You can comment and follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Hi guys, it's your girl Gigi. It's AdTech TV. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel, like, follow, and comment. Wale can support to a like. I don't know if you know that, but you can find me at every platform. It's Kasim. TikTok, it's Kasim. Instagram, it's Kasim. YouTube. Bye guys.
live coverage, na kile nazoambia go subscribe there at the AdTech TV channel pale YouTube, pale Facebook, pale Twitter, na